All right, Lurn Nation, let's keep moving forward. This is Onyx and Gall, your host through this digital boot camp. We're going to talk about powerful emails. We're going to talk about this asset, this thing that goes out. So think about this, right? When you build an email marketing business, what I love about it is imagine you're at the New York Yankees Stadium, okay? And it's packed and it's loud and you hear all those noise, and all of a sudden it goes dead silent. Dead silent. You can hear a pin drop. And someone hands you a megaphone and they say, go ahead, walk into the middle of that dugout and just say whatever you want. Anything you want. And imagine you had like a necklace in your hands and you could be like, selling this necklace for $3. Anybody want it? Imagine the thousands of people that would hear your voice. Well, that's what email is. You know, I have built over 4.5 million email addresses before in my life. And that's like the size of a city. So right now, when I send an email every day, I'm communicating with about 800,000 people. Just imagine. That's, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 Yankee stadiums worth of people. So I want to make sure I write good emails, right? And a lot of people will come and say, well, I don't know how to write emails. Well, I'm glad you said that because we're going to talk to you and teach you exactly how to do that. And I'm going to give you access to some really cool resources in this video too. Outside of course, I want you to join our email incubator. I want you to be a part of our Inbox Blueprint community. Every day we work together. We give you all the tools, all the training, all the software, and then all the coaching, daily coaching. But beyond that, I'm going to give you some free tools today, some free courses you can take to really fine-tune your writing skills. All right, so the quality of your emails is going to make or break your business. That's the truth of it, but without doubt, the quality of your emails is going to make or break your business, okay? So the purpose of your emails is to what? Drive and deliver value, right? So your emails are like little mini yous running around the internet everywhere. They represent you. Those are words that represent who you are, so you want to deliver value. Create trust, respect with subscribers. Again, how do you create trust? We teach this in copywriting. I teach this in Copywriting Bootcamp and Copywriting Academy, where I say trust is created through knowledge. Trust is created through showing someone you know your stuff. That's how we create trust. And then, of course, promote offers, right? So in the end, you got to make money, right? If a car dealer just gave test drives all day long, would it exist for too long? No, they got to sell you the car at some point. So we deliver value, we deliver trust, we build a relationship, and eventually you got to have something to sell to someone. And so those are some of the core purposes of an email. Now, you send emails to subscribers on a regular basis. I have heard this a lot. I've done this, and this is the kiss of death in the email marketing business. People say, Onyx, I'm only going to send one email a week. Well, why? Well, I don't want to bother them. You know what? It's statistically proven that the more often you email your subscribers, the better your list does, the better response you get. That's true. See, we're in a digital age, guys. Things move fast. Microsoft did a study. Microsoft did a study in 2015 and found that the average human attention span is now at 8 seconds. That is 1 second below the goldfish. So 8 seconds, you got to stay in front of people, all right? You got to get in front of them every day. Otherwise, by a week later, they've forgotten about you. So why are consistent emails important? They maintain engagement, fast-moving world, people forget. And here are 2 ways that you can send emails in a business. Now, here's the deal. I'm going to do a bit of a crash course here. At some point in this video, it is possible that I might lose you. Now, if I do lose you, that's why I want you to join us on our on-demand training, on our on-demand webinar, where I build the entire business live in front of your eyes, and then you get to actually see like what I'm talking about here, how it relates to an actual business that you build. So the first way is autoresponders, right? So what's an autoresponder? An autoresponder is literally a sequence of messaging that you auto-set. So you tell this automated platform, the company I like to use is SendLane. I'll say, hey, listen, every time someone subscribes to my list, day 1, send them this, day 2, send this, day 3, send this, day 4, send this, day 5, send this, and then skip day 6, and day 7, send this, day 8, send this, skip day 9, or day 10, send this, and then this. Like 2 emails in a day. I mean, you can create whatever combination of craziness you want. It's amazing. And then you're not sitting there every day tracking, oh my God, I have thousands of subscribers. Who do I send this email to? Who do I send this email to? Who's been on my list 3 days? Who's been on my list 5 days? Who's been on my list 5 months? It just keeps doing it. And you can build an infinite amount of autoresponder messages. I don't do a lot of this. I like to make most of my money through broadcasting. I like the whole megaphone and talking to people live, being able to relate to what's going on right now, what are people worried about, thinking about, considering right now. So again, broadcasting is amazing. Personally, because I like to manage my email business on a day-to-day basis, but autoresponders are amazing as well. So those are the two ways that you can send emails. Just depends on your lifestyle, your kind of business, what you're looking to build, right? So let's talk about autoresponder emails. You set up automated messages, predetermined schedule, every day for X days. We talked about that already. Broadcast emails. You write one time. So let's say you wake up in the morning, 9 a.m., take a nice yawn, grab a cup of coffee, sit down, bam, 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 write one email, hit send. Everybody gets the email that you sent at one time. Isn't that crazy? All right, and then of course, you're personalized. For example, if something's going on, something just happened today or something, Apple just broke $1 trillion. How cool would it be to reference that in your email that day? Because you're drawing on something that people are thinking about, you're relating with them, they're going to open your emails far, far more likely. And then, of course, create customized messages and just stay relevant, right? So staying relevant means you stay more valuable. The more valuable you are, the more people want to be around you. It's just clear psychology. So there are different types of emails, and I want to talk about each of them briefly here. Now, there again is a chance that I might lose you a little bit because I'm giving you a crash course in the digital bootcamp. But don't forget, inside Lurn Nation, we've got all kinds of courses that dive deep into all of this. I'll tell you a couple of courses I really want you to consider at the end of this video. First, we've got content, right? Content is incredibly important because, well, it delivers the best value that you could possibly get. Next, we got story. Story is really important because, well, story delivers connection, relatability. Hey, you and I, we're the same. Or hey, let me open up my life for you. Let me be a little vulnerable. Let me let you in. The more I let you in, the more you'll let me in, right? It's a give and take. Stories do all of that for us. Then we got the straight promotional or sell emails, right? What's wrong with saying, hey, this week I'm running a special discount on my book. Get it for free. No, just pay shipping and handling. There's nothing wrong with that. Listen, guys, every business needs to be able to ask people for money. That's how you stay in business, right? I should say every good and every successful business needs to be able to ask for money. And last but not least, we do a hybrid. So what's a hybrid? A hybrid is when I do a story and I connect it to sales email. So I use a story to draw them in, to teach, to talk, and then I connect it to my offer. Or I use content, 5 ways to lose weight in the next 30 days. I use a content hook, get them to read, and bam, say, okay, now if you want more, go buy my book, or go join my course, or go buy this, or go here, or go do this, whatever the case. Or if you're promoting an affiliate offer, you can do that as well. So there you go, some great opportunities for you then to turn your emails into actual revenue. And so let's just look at this real quick, 10-day autoresponder sequence, okay? You can do all kinds of crazy things with autoresponder sequences. So right here we have day 1. I say, oh, you just send out a quick thank you message, right? Like, hey, thanks, you joined, blah, blah, blah. Here's what's going to happen over the next 10 days. I'm going to teach you, yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. Okay? Nice and easy. Make it very conversational. All right, day 2, story. And maybe you pitch something. Maybe you have an offer. Maybe it's your offer. Maybe you're offering a free call with you for a consulting package. Maybe you have your own product. Maybe you are selling an affiliate product, someone else's product. But you tell a story. Hey, once upon a time, I was born, and then this happened and that happened. This is why I'm here today, and this is why I started this email list. And nice to meet you. And by the way, if you want to know more, go here, et cetera, et cetera. Day 3, we can move into hard pitch. Hey, yesterday I talked to you about blah, blah, blah. I need you to go buy that now. And then day 4, hey, it's a final chance. Remember, we talked about this book. I'm giving you a special offer on it. Don't let it go. And then day 5, content. Hey, let's today talk about how to lose weight. How I lost 3 pounds in a day by drinking water. Day 6 or day 7, wherever we are. Day 6, I think. More content. Hey, 3 different ways to make water tasty, right? And then day 7, it's maybe you're selling a high ticket program. Maybe someone has a great webinar offer and you're driving traffic to their offer. I mean, guys, I'm not going to go through this whole 10-day thing, but basically you get it. There's a lot of ways to mix and match this, and we teach all of this, again, especially if you're part of our email incubator, so hint, hint, right there. And then, of course, once they're done with the 10-day automated messages, you put them into the broadcasting schedule, and then you can broadcast them every day with whatever's going on in the world at that time. So let's look real quick at some broadcasting tips. First of all, you gotta write good subject lines. So what you see right here, right? Look at one of my subject lines says, Lurn Nation, is podcasting worth it? Stats. Well, I'm talking to a very warm audience here. like you, Lurn Nation. You know who I am, you've seen me on videos. So I write my subject lines in a way that would appeal to people who know who I am. Versus, look a little bit below, you'll see my top 6 business building courses, plus a bonus. So I'm really trying to get the sizzle out early. But the better subject lines you write, the more open rates you're going to get. The more people that open, the more people that will read, the more people that read, the more people that will click, et cetera, et cetera. And then, of course, have links. Even when sharing content, remember one thing. If you never give them links, you're not training them to click. You don't train them to click. Then the day comes when you want to promote something, they're not trained to click. Plus, Google, Yahoo, and all of these servers, they watch your click rate. So if you don't have a good click rate, they automatically think people don't like you. They automatically think people don't want to read your emails, and your deliverability goes down. So I like to always have links for my emails, even if I'm sending them to a blog post, Facebook post, YouTube video, whatever it is. Content can be delivered in many ways, but I still want them to click a link in the actual email. The best times to email: morning or early afternoon. So basically, before they go to work, or as they get to work, or as they're leaving work. Why? Because as they're going to work, I want to capture them right when they get to work. In the afternoon, as they're leaving work, I want to capture them as soon as they get home. So really, we have found that is the best times. Sundays is like 12 o'clock. I think that's obvious because we want to try to catch people as they're finishing church. But every other day, it's morning or it's afternoon. And again, mailing twice a day, you can do it. Seriously. I do sometimes where I mail twice in a day, but then I'll try to make sure I put them apart. So I mail one in the morning and one in the afternoon. All right, so absolutely doable. Leverage current trends and events. Really do reference them. You know, if something's going on, like I used as a joke earlier, Apple broke $1 trillion, the first company to do it, da-da-da-da. Talk about that a little bit and segue right into how it applies to whatever it is that you want to talk about that day. But that will get you a lot more opens, a lot more engagement, a lot more read of what you're writing. Now, how to write effective emails. First and foremost, guys, talk to an 8th grader. Sorry, talk to an 8-year-old. I always make that mistake. Talk to an 8-year-old. Short, uncomplicated sentences, simple words are what is going to get your email to be read. I always say that the goal with copywriting isn't to sell. The goal of copywriting is to get consumption. Really, that's the key to selling nowadays as a copywriter. You want to get people to consume your content. All right? If they consume your content, they're going to buy. That's just how it works. If they consume, they'll buy. Conversational tone. Look how I'm talking to you right now. I'm not sitting here saying the formal approach to writing an email is to first sequence your messages. Like, that's just not how I talk. So it sucks to read that in an email. Most people will represent their digital version as some kind of stuck-up, research paper writer. So just be conversational. Literally. I like to read all my emails out loud on purpose. That way, if it doesn't sound right when I read it out loud, like when my auditory senses hear me reading, if it sounds weird, then I know I got to change the sentences. Visually pleasing, bold, italics, underline, caps. Create distinction. Let me give you a point. How would you like to listen to me right now? This is how I will talk and teach this entire lesson. Please use bold, caps, italics, underlines. You'd go crazy. So as I talk, you see my voice go up and down and faster and pause and visual stuff. So that's how you can do that in writing, is by using bold and italics and caps and underlines and all of that, right? So you got to use all this stuff. Write these down. I'm telling you, no one talks about this stuff. This is like gold stuff. And I'm going to give you access to even a free course at the end of this video that I dive deep into the psychology of buying. It's really cool through words, like how to use words to get sales. So writing good emails is an example of copywriting, this word that we refer to as copywriting. Now, let me tell you the day my life changed. This is literally 15 years ago. I met an individual by the name of Justin Ford who, I don't know what made him offer me an internship in writing. I thought he was crazy. I was the worst writer on the planet. And he said these words to me. Read these words with me, okay? I want you to read them out loud. He said, every successful business owner must be able to sell through the art of the written word. What? Okay, let's read again. Every successful business person or business owner must be able to sell through the art of the written word. I remember when I first heard that, I was like, whoa, sounds heavy, sounds wise, but what are you talking about? Well, you know what? I've sold $200 million worth of products in my short career so far, and it took me probably until I had sold 70 million when I was like, oh, I get it, right? That was really the phrase he used to convince me to learn how to become a copywriter. I took him up for his internship. Turned out now I'm known as one of the best copywriters on the planet. I'm very pleased and honored and very blessed, actually, is the word I would say, to have that. But it took me years to understand the statement, but I've made millions upon millions through the art of copywriting. So that's where I want to bring you to now. Look, we talked about writing good emails, right? Now, you want to see me actually write emails for you? How would you like it if I had thousands of emails that are already written for you that you can use and alter and do whatever you want with, and you don't have to pay me a dime? You have to be part of my email incubator. Now, you want to learn more about joining my email incubator? Watch my video where I build a business all the way through. It's an on-demand, awesome video. It's a webinar I did. You can watch it right now. And then at the end of it, you have an option, you have a choice to join our incubator, to join the entire program. In that, you get an awesome software called Launchpad. And in that Launchpad, we have thousands of emails we already wrote for you. But I do, even if you take that, just kind of for speed of execution and get your business up fast, that's cool. I still really want you to take this these courses, because these courses are deep in the psychology of buying, baby. These are awesome. These courses literally, so one of them is absolutely free. Copywriting Bootcamp, free right now. Go into Lurn Nation, go to the search bar. Okay, go inside of Lurn Nation, go to the search bar, type in Copywriting Bootcamp. It's free. No money, no nothing. No credit cards, nada. Just hit enroll and you're in. And I'm telling you, give it a couple hours, it'll blow your mind. Some of the best training I did, I made it absolutely free. And then I dare you to watch Copywriting Bootcamp and not enroll in Copywriting Academy. It is an awesome academy, but for those of you watching right now, I'd rather you join my email incubator first, okay? Get that knowledge down, that's step one. But if you already have a business, you're already kind of functioning and you don't need to be in my incubator, then I need you to go ahead and enroll into Copywriting Academy. That's like Jedi. I'm telling you straight out of Star Wars, it is mind Jedi tricks on how to get someone to go from not knowing who you are to wanting to give you thousands of dollars in a short time frame using nothing but videos, words, and audio. We're going to show you how to do that in Copywriting Academy. But first and foremost, join our email incubator. There's more information about that. Click the link below, watch the video, do what you got to do. And then, of course, join us inside of Copywriting Bootcamp, absolutely free course. This is Onyx Singal. It's been an absolute honor teaching you about this stuff. I love it. You can probably hear it in my voice, see it in my eyes. We got tons more amazing things coming up in this course. Again, I want to invite you to our on-demand webinar. I hope you decide to join our email incubator. You are going to truly love being a part of it. So without further ado, I want to remind you, when life pushes you, stand straight, smile, and push it the heck back. This is Onyx Singal. See you in the next video.